Drill 92.3, Bootleg Kev, DJ Head,
West
special
Coast.
guest, Benny the Butcher is here, ladies and gentlemen.
The Butcher coming. What's
Hey,
going
man,
on with y'all?
Welcome.
Welcome, goddammit.
I've been
Man,
fucking
thanks
with
for
you for a
having me,
minute,
man.
bro. I feel like Griselda as a whole, you guys have like it brought back an energy I've been missing for a while with hip hop, man.
Right. It's something definitely with the game been missing, man. That rich hip hop feel. You know what I'm saying?
Just that like I believe that the person who is saying these lyrics, it means every single word.
And that's a fact. 'Cause that's what's missing in the game is the believability from a lot of these dudes.
The
You know what I'm
authenticity,
saying?
man.
Right.
I mean, like 6ix9ine just went to jail and turned over like just
Exactly.
like that. You know,
He told everybody in the world to suck his.
just suck his dick.
Yeah.
Oh, we can cuss on this
We can say
motherfucker?
dick.
You can say whatever the fuck you want to say.
All right, shit. Let's cuss them motherfuckers.
There you go.
But yo, you know, I feel like it's been a few years, and like, you know, obviously Conway and Gunn kind of like were on the forefront, and you were always like the guy like rolling around with them, and obviously killing every cipher you guys would touch.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like this year, I should say last year, rather, like you kind of really established yourself as like a real problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, do you feel like you're coming into your own as an artist, like as of the last 12 months or so?
Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And it was set up like that. But I'm going to be honest with you, is that I've been ready. And I mean, I've been ready. And that I use that to my advantage. A lot of people just thought I was just the homeboy, the guy that ran around with them. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
This was always the plan, and this was always how we was going to approach this. So I was just waiting to the point where I got enough people attention to put the album out. Tana Talk 3, that album, it was done 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
The
And
first,
it's a crazy project if y'all haven't heard it, man.
right. The first release, Tana Talk 3, get that. It's a classic, certified, trust me.
Made a lot of top lists last year.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It woke a lot of people up to me. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying is, that album was done, the first release date for that album was March 2017. When we worked on it, and the album was so dope that I knew I had to get more people attention. I knew I had to get more fans and draw more people in before I released that kind of body of work. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. Yeah,
Hey,
go ahead.
Now I was gonna ask you, what's the hustle like from the East Coast standpoint? Because out here, like, we got a certain way we do shit where like people will run the chitlin circuit. You know what I'm saying? Like people will hit the Bay, then they'll go up north, and they'll go down through Arizona. Like, is there a circuit like that y'all have on the East Coast where you can run around like that?
Hell yeah. Like New York, Philly, Chicago. You know what I'm saying? It's like anywhere where real hip hop is still breathing. You know what I'm saying? I got a show in Greensboro, North Carolina, and
Hartford is lit.
Hartford is fucking crazy.
Well, I'm just saying it seemed like
Shout out all my CT niggas, man.
Providence,
My
too.
Homicide, Hartford niggas, New Haven, all that. Shout out my boy Steve.
It seemed like most of y'all shit on the East Coast though is like major market shit. Like you said,
Right,
Philly,
right.
Chicago. Like our shit be like maybe some shit
Bakersfield.
way out the way. You know?
Oh, word. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like
Okay, that the chitlins.
Yeah. Yeah, the little 500
You know what I'm
venue.
saying?
It might be a pub. It might be somebody that's racist in that motherfucker. You know?
Oh, okay. Yo, shit, that's what I thought. I thought I was on the chip. No, you know what? I did the Butcher Coming tour. I did that last year. You know, I toured I'm artist touring without a major deal, without even an album out last year. So
That's
I seen
crazy,
some shit.
man.
I seen some shit. I had a show in Utah. I'm never going back to Utah. We just gonna leave it like that. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no!
Shout out to my boy DJ Juggy out there, man.
Oh yeah, shout out DJ Juggy and all that. But we not going back. We couldn't smoke. Niggas tell us we couldn't smoke. You know, we from the East
because
Coast.
the Mormons are out there.
Right, we thought soon as you get to the West Coast, you could do what the fuck you
not
want
in Mormon
with weed.
land, but
Wait.
That's how we thought.
What happened in Salt Lake City?
It's just that we couldn't smoke. We was uncomfortable. We couldn't
clubs
smoke.
close at 1
the
a.m..
Airbnb. We paid good money for the Airbnb. We couldn't smoke in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So the only place we could smoke was the venue. So as soon as the venue opened, that's where I was at all day.
Get the fuck out of
That's
here.
a fact. All fucking day that day.
that's wild.
That's serious.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's
It's
crazy.
Hey, where you from originally?
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Kev just told me that. Do you ever feel like Buffalo, like being from obviously from different part of New York, it's not New York City, it's not the borough. Like, do you ever feel slighted by that? Like,
Yeah.
you ever feel like you don't get the proper respect you deserve?
Yeah, of course. But that comes with anything. I just think that a lot of people is not prepared to understand what me, Wes, and Conway really got going on. You know what I'm saying? We from a different part of New York. It's Buffalo. It's all
freezing.
New York. You can hear it's definitely freezing.
It's cold as a motherfucker out
Jim
there.
Kelly
About to say,
represent.
by the way.
You can see the influence that we got from the boroughs. Heavy influence because it's still New York State. You know what I'm saying? But it's different. You know what I'm saying? And so Yeah, definitely we slighted. Just like I'm pretty sure that shit happened out here. I'm pretty sure
That's
that
what I was
happened in
asking.
Texas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're a smaller market. And no artist ever came from Buffalo. No fucking rap
Facts.
artist ever came from Buffalo. So we learning everything on the fly. And
Shout out to my boy DJ Noodles from Buffalo.
Oh yeah, shout out Noodles.
DJ Heat's from Buffalo too.
That's a fact.
Yes, sir,
We
yes.
just paving the way. We
Yeah.
just digging right now. So
Do you? What's the temperament like though when you do go into the city? Like, is it ever?
it's all love.
It's love.
It's all love, man. They was because it's about the music, and then after they get to know niggas and see niggas as solid dudes, and the character is there, so it's all love. That's everywhere.
Talk about. I mean, obviously, you know, like you said, Buffalo is in New York State. You know, one of my favorite records of yours was 97 Hove, which did a lot. I know that did numbers for you.
Yep.
97 Hove, that's Reasonable Doubt Volume 1 era Hove.
That's a fact.
Is that I mean, I think Reasonable Doubt's Hove's best album. A lot of people think it's the Blueprint. A lot of people think it's the Black Album. Where are you at on it?
Definitely. I'm leaning way towards Reasonable Doubt. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Is it more relatable to you?
It's just the hardest
Yeah,
one,
you know what I
right?
mean? Maybe I'm biased because it's more relatable to me. But even before Blueprint was out, I've been looked at that album as like the holy grail. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit that he's saying.
Like friend or foe? Come on, man.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah,
gotta really
you know what I
understand
mean?
what's going on there.
You know what I mean? And Jay is he's one of them extreme artists. You know what I'm saying? Everything he do, he gonna do it to the T. He gonna cross his T's and dot his I's. So, you know what I'm saying? He was even doing that back then. When you go back and listen to them songs and the heart and the thought that he put into them shits is crazy.
Yo, obviously coming from the streets, and you know, I'm sure getting packs up to Buffalo's got to be just a fucking mission.
He wouldn't know nothing about that.
What's the biggest L? What's the biggest L you've taken in the streets?
You see how he just
Now
tried
that
to
you're doing
implicate
rap,
you real
no, you're
quick?
doing rap now, obviously. But you know,
Well, yo,
have
what's
you ever
a-
listened to his music?
What's a pack?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
What's a pack?
You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
just fucking with
No,
you.
what's the biggest L you've taken in the streets?
Like, what the fuck?
Shit, to be honest with you, man, the biggest L I took in the streets is losing my brother. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace.
Losing
Man.
my brother, a guy who would have been standing right here with me. Rest in peace, Machine Gun Black.
How long ago was that?
You know what I'm saying? That was in 2006. He died when I was in federal prison. I
Damn.
didn't even get to go to the funeral.
Damn,
You know what I'm saying?
man, that's gotta be tough.
Do they don't let you out for that? Like to go?
They could have, but they heard me on the phone saying that during the furlough. They heard me on the phone, was like, yeah, I need this so I could bust some couple extra moves.
Right.
So they wasn't letting me out. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So God bless the dead, but you know what I'm saying? We smiling, we celebrate his death. That's him on the cover of my album. You know what I'm saying? But I did lose $6,000 the other day gambling.
Oh,
in
shit.
Charlotte.
Where?
You know what I'm saying? In Charlotte.
Oh,
You know what I'm
no.
saying? And I ain't tell my girl yet, so if she see
All-Star
this
Weekend?
interview, she gonna see. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, it's better you lost it at the casino than at the strip club, because
No,
then your
that's a
girl would really
fact.
be pissed off.
No, that's a fact. But far as the streets, I done took big losses, man. I done been in raids, man, where they done kicked the door and I done got to flush shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how that shit
I always
go.
feel like those like cities, like the Buffaloes or pick a city in Ohio. You know,
we don't- no, you know,
like those are the
Pick a
cities.
city in Ohio.
That's where, like, you know, a lot of people make a lot of their money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
that's
yeah, it's
where
a lot of money. It's a lot of money in Buffalo.
that's where you could like.
It's a lot of money in Buffalo.
That's where you could get your ticket up. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. But
I
shit,
wouldn't know
we-
anything about that either.
No,
Neither would he.
no,
He don't know nothing about what you.
Neither of us would
we
know anything
retired,
about
but my team
factual.
definitely lost 100 P's on the road before.
Damn, that's rough. man.
100?
100.
Like 100.
Figuratively
100.
speaking,
God damn.
I may or may not have just lost 10 before, which is not 100, but you know, it's still. it
No,
still
that's
hurts.
nowhere close to.
Am I lying? Am I lying?
No,
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 I'm
that's
saying
fair.
I got witnesses in here. I want to make eye contact
No,
with
I
nobody.
believe you. I believe
Nah,
you.
I don't want to. I don't even understand what that means.
Nah,
I'm
that's
just
100. Nah, man, look, it happens, bro.
fuck that.
No real shit.
Yo, I mean, obviously, you know, West Side Gun and the Griselda brand is, you know, heavily associated with Shady Records. I know that you're not technically Shady Records, or
No,
are you?
I'm
No,
Griselda.
you're Griselda. But you know, have you been around M?
Yeah, it's all love. It's all family. Paul, Mike. You know what I'm
Conversation
saying?
with
It's all family.
Eminem with you, and like has he, you know, acknowledged your music, or do you guys ever have any conversations about just about hip hop, man? Because you know Eminem's the rap god for real. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely. At the BT Cypher, remember that?
Yeah, of
when we all
course.
did the Cypher, he was up there. He did the Donald Trump thing. We was up there. He was watching me spit. He watched me drum. He was like, "Yo, that was dope." He told me it was dope.
That's
You know what I'm
gotta be a
saying?
big
And that's what I
deal.
said. I'm like, "Oh shit, that nigga said my shit was dope."
Is that a moment for you?
Hell yeah.
Right.
Hell fucking yeah. I got a whole bunch of moments, and that's definitely one of them when M tell you your shit dope.
What's another moment? Shit's been hot for you recently, bro. It's
Raekwon calling me his brother and looking at me like that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Ray is really a big brother to me.
Listen, man.
To say some shit like that.
Only Been for Cuban Links.
You know
One of
what I'm
my
saying?
favorite albums of all time.
Real shit.
Hey,
And one more thing, you know what I'm
Go
saying? I'm a street nigga. I grew up off that type of music. I got a song with every member of the Locks. I got a song and video with every member of the Locks.
get the fuck out of here.
Chic,
You know what I'm
Styles,
saying?
and Jada.
And Jada.
That's facts, actually. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yo, it's crazy. Like I just had a conversation with my boy Gio about, obviously Styles and Kiss are like the most heralded members of the Locks, but
Yeah.
but Chic was very slept on.
yeah,
man.
yeah. I was watching a Gully TV interview, and they was interviewing Sauce Money, and Sauce Money, remember Sauce Money,
Of
right?
course, from
You know what I'm saying?
Rockefeller.
Sauce Money just said something. He asked him a question, and his answer just let me know something I've been thinking for a long time. Gully asked him, who had the best verse on Reservoir Dogs?
He said Chic.
He said Sheik.
I don't disagree.
He said
That's
he felt-
crazy.
he-
That's
he
true.
said he felt Sheik had the best verse.
If you had
Listen to that song, Reservoir Dogs, and Sheik got the best verse on it.
And everybody's on that record.
Yep, yep.
if you had
That's
to
a
choose
legend.
though, who's the hardest in the Locks?
I don't know, because it's like
I know it's
can't-
different.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know, because you ain't about to put me on the spot right now.
Because he's friends with everybody.
Yeah, for one.
I feel you, but everybody got their own
Yeah,
favorite.
and for two, it's just like Kiss finesse it. He's a wordsmith. You know what I'm saying? And SP, he's just the ghost, and he just deep with the shit he say. You know what I'm saying? And Sheik he like both of those. You know what I'm saying? He don't get enough credit
She
for
be
his
saying
pen.
the most wild, aggressive,
Yeah,
violent
Sheik
shit.
don't get enough credit for his pen. The fucking Benjamin's verse. Yeah,
You know the whole project he did with Ghost.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yo, fact. Yo, so when you were coming up, were you a big Wu-Tang fan? Because like when I was a kid, and CD burning started to become a thing. I had like one rule, and it was I would only I wouldn't burn any Wu-Tang CDs or Wu-Tang affiliate CDs.
Why not?
Cause I didn't want to take
wasn't
money out of
bootleg.
Wu-Tang.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
how I got his name. Bootleg Kid. He used to sell bootleg CDs.
Well, this
at
was
swap
like
meet.
before that.
Oh, word.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, but when I
You
was
still
like,
do that shit, man?
nah, I used to.
right,
It's been like 10, 12 years. But no, but like when I was like 13, 14, before I was doing that, like my cousin had a CD burner. I'm like, yo,
Long time ago, long
I can't burn no Wu-Tang shit,
Let them
no
eat.
Killah Army, no
Let
Sons
them
of
eat.
Man. We
Let them
buying
eat.
all that over here. Were you a big
Nah, real
Wu-Tang
shit.
guy?
Definitely, man. Definitely, like the ice cream video. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. That shit was like a movie. Being a kid, being young, watching that come on.
Have you linked up
Watching
with
that shit.
Ghost at all?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm on Ghost last joint. You know what I'm saying? Me and 38 Special in there. I definitely. And then when I put the album out, Ghost called me. I got a phone call from him telling me
so
that
crazy.
the shit dope. You know what I'm saying? That's another moment. Ding, another moment. When Ghostface call you, Ghostface ain't
That's
never
crazy.
called y'all niggas and told y'all niggas that your album was dope. Stop all this cap and shit y'all be doing.
I got Ghost in my top
speaking
10
of
all
which,
time. man.
you know, you ever? What about Martin Shkreli? You ever have any words for him?
Who was that?
The dude that bought the album.
I thought he had to like they seized it from him. The government
guy.
seized
Yeah.
the
No, but
Wu-Tang
he
album.
he on some bullshit. You didn't see the
Oh no, I'm not aware of that.
Oh, you don't know about
The
that?
pharmaceutical millionaire
Oh,
guy.
my
He
gosh.
bought the
He's a
Wu-Tang
piece of-
album
he's a piece
for
of
like.
shit. He's a real piece of shit.
Yeah, he's not the best guy.
Anyway,
Then fuck him.
that West Coast. there it is. There it is. There.
Yo, obviously, it's that time of the year where the freshman cover is becoming a discussion. I feel like you should, be in that discussion. Is that something that have you like pulled up on
you give a
Vanessa?
Now, do I give a fuck? I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the most honest answer I can give you. I don't give a fuck because it don't make me or break me. But at
Facts.
the same time, I do give a fuck because for my homies that's upstate who get those magazines, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They don't get they don't got the internet. You know what I'm saying? They can hear it from word of mouth what I'm doing out here in these streets, but for them to see it, they got to get it in that magazine, and that's one of the only ways. So it is what it is. But a lot of times I feel that they don't even include guys like me in that because they know they're like, nah, we not even gonna call.
Every
him.
year,
You know
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
there's like one guy who could rap at least recently. It was like, oh look, they put Dave East on the cover, or
Yeah.
but
Did they come out with the guys yet?
no,
No, not yet.
Okay, when they come out with the guys, just imagine me around all of those dudes, and you can be like, nah.
he be
You know what
eating
I'm
them
saying?
all up.
Oh, so you saying like you don't fit in like with the?
From the past, they don't do it how they used to do it. Remember, they used to put the spitters in there.
Yeah,
they
not no
used
more.
to put the spitters in
It's
there.
really about
They don't do
followers
it.
and numbers and
Right.
the clout shit.
2 years ago, I sat in a meeting when Weston Conway was campaigning for it. I sat in a meeting right at Double XL when they was doing it.
Damn.
And I told I forget her name, but I told her
Vanessa
like
Stanley?
yeah, but I told Vanessa, I'm like, watch out for me too. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, okay, we watching out. what I'm saying? But if I ain't up there, they ain't motherfuckers ain't watching out. You know what I'm saying?
Man, facts.
So with the double XL shit, and then like also we just had Grammys and all that kind of shit. Do you care about any of that type of shit as far as mainstream acceptance, accolades, shit like that?
I don't, cause you got listen. This is why I don't. A lot of niggas get up here and they be fronting. They want to live this life, but you got to think. I have no record deal. You feel what I'm saying? I got about like 60,000 followers on Instagram. Y'all do this y'all show. Y'all interview all these niggas who got all these followers, who got all these cosigns, who do this and who do that. And mind you, I don't make like stream music.
Yeah.
I make hard gutter music. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm sitting here in a position where labels is offering me deals. I'm taking meetings, all type of crazy shit right now. I'm booking my own shows. These dudes right here, this is my team. This is my booking agents. This is my road managers, my managers, dudes who down my merch. So sometimes I do want to be in the limelight, but I don't, because I don't need none of that shit. And none of that shit got me here. So I can't base my shit off of shit that don't matter to me, that don't affect me. You know what I'm saying? The radio don't play my music, so I don't make radio music. The people find my shit some other type of way. And I can go and perform any fucking where in the country and out the country. You know what I'm saying?
You said you were locked up. You were doing Fed time in 06? What? Why were you serving that bid? What happened?
It was a parole violation, but originally it was attempt to distribute a kilo.
Oh, so wait. So what year was that? Like how long was that bid
in
for you?
2003.
Okay, so you were locked up in 03, and then got out, and then went back in and
right. And I went back
violating?
in. Yep, I forgot why did that bitch violate me?
Dirty piss
I don't
test.
know. I had a ton of those.
Are you still on papers or are you off?
No, I'm free. I'm free everything.
Free and clear. Congratulations, my brother.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I know what that means to the homies.
What's that like to get like your first day off probation? Because it's almost like like you fucking feel like you
ride.
There's like a
ride
shadow
right. You ride without the seatbelt.
Yeah, like I'm gonna take my seatbelt off.
That's the first thing I want to do. I'm gonna ride without my seatbelt.
You wish you see the police and you wish your motherfucker would.
Yeah.
Pull me over so you can let me go real quick.
Yeah.
Real shit. That's how I be. I had 3 blunts. I smoked 3 blunts that day. You know what I'm saying? Like at the same time type shit. I was wilding out. So
how long were you on papers?
I was off and on papers from 18 to like 29.
Damn, that gotta feel like a different kind of life though.
Yeah,
too.
it do. And like, be honest with you, it feel weird for me now to not be on no papers or nothing like that.
Check in,
deal with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Or because I spent a lot of my life like knowing like, damn, I'm on parole. I can't do this or I can't do that. I can't smoke. Or I can't go here. So it feel weird having my ultimate freedom all the way back.
It's good to be in LA smoking wherever the fuck you want.
I'm smoking. I got pulled over by the police last night. The motherfucker the police seen me hit the blunt. He put me over. I'm like, damn, I'm going down. I'm like, yo, shit, they about to put me over. Hide this. Do all that. He put me over. He was asking about the car. He was asking about the whip. I'm like, yo, there's no plate on the car. I'm like, it's brand new. It's a 2019. You know what I'm saying? He was like, okay, I ran my shit. Oh, you got no license. Somebody else got to drive. I'm like, damn.
Wow, he didn't. Oh, that's fire.
He didn't say shit.
A lot of times they'll
shit.
impound you.
They do it.
If you get pulled over without the license, they'll just impound the car and just leave you on the corner.
But that's for niggas who live here. I'm out the way. And they don't got to worry about me. This nigga from look at my ID. This nigga way from Buffalo. I'm out the way. He need to go bother some other niggas. like some terrorists.
Where were you at? What city were you in?
Where was I?
Oh, you was in Burbank? Oh, yeah.
It was in Burbank.
Yo, so growing up as a kid, how heartbreaking is it to be a Buffalo Bills fan? And
okay, let me say this.
I wasn't going to go there.
I like when niggas ask me this question.
I wasn't going to go there.
I'm from Arizona, and like I'm a Suns and Cardinals fan, so it's rough. At least y'all made it.
I'm about to fuck y'all up with this.
For the record, I wasn't going to do that.
I'm about to fuck y'all up with this, see?
Direct that energy over there. I just...
This a real answer.
He tells us he's not a Bills fan.
You know what I'm saying? No, I love them niggas. I love, man. Shout out my boy Shady. Shout out everybody, the whole team. You know what I'm saying? Man. No, man, Shady is a legend. Shady is a legend. A Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this. How everybody see 4 losses, we see 4 AFC championships. Let me say, because I'm a real fan. You want to start the shit? Let's talk the shit. 2 of them Super Bowls, we was AFC wild card teams. We supposed to get blew out.
Supposed to get blown
a wild card team playing against the fucking Dallas with Deion Sanders, Troy Aikman. A lot of them Super Bowls, we was 2 of those we were supposed to make it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
Brady ain't go to 4 Super Bowls in a row. Next question.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, he said wild card. You know the wild card shit's like, I guess y'all can come in too. It's like the club full. them two bitches can come in.
Exactly. and we end up making it to the Super Bowl. Like, imagine them two bitches could come in, leaving with the stars, leaving with the lit niggas. Yeah, man.
That's facts, though. Who's y'all's quarterback now?
What the fuck is his name? Josh Allen?
Josh Jackson? Josh Allen. Josh Allen from Wyoming.
Yeah, he pretty good. We like him.
He's scrambling.
He
ain't
good.
terrible.
He got a cannon.
He's better than that Peterman motherfucker y'all was putting out
way
there.
Better, yeah.
Oh, that Nate Peterman guy is just a fucking bum.
Peterman, he not allowed in Buffalo.
How that guy got a job in Kaepernick Dome is insane to me.
You heard what Meek said. What the fuck he said? He said Cap can't play for a team unless he knew. And all the players watching that shit, you heard what he said. Shit crazy. Cap definitely deserved to be on the team. He could play for any NFL team.
Facts. I feel like, you guys are, as Griselda, an extremely outspoken, abrasive. I just love the marketing. Like who the fuck names their shit Hitler on steroids? Butcher on steroids. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming that there's some sort of blowback when you name or when you put Chris Benoit on. Shout out to Westside. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out to Chris Benoit, man.
Rest in peace, even though he was clearly a piece of shit. But like, is it? I feel like your brand is a little bit more chill, if that makes sense.
This nigga Wes, he's a wild nigga, and he just believe in himself, and he believe in his formula, and his formula got him here, so he never gonna switch that up. You know what I'm saying? Even no matter who it offends, no matter how it come across. And he originally he don't give a fuck what people think, because
I love this shit for
the
record.
I'm saying I explained this more in interviews than he did, because he don't care what people think. But he originally named this shit Chris Benoit because he's like killing everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yikes. Mom, kids.
He feel like he's killing everything.
Yeah, but yikes though.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Yikes.
I want that. I told him, I was like, bro, I need that hoodie. They sell out like within 10 minutes.
I don't know if I want that energy. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You don't?
Nah.
Well, you know what? It's not for everybody.
Man.
For me,
we killing everything.
I
you know
feel
what I'm saying?
Benoit was fired.
There's other ways to convey the message. You know what I'm saying?
But that's for them. That's for them.
No,
other
I feel
people.
you.
Know what I
How
mean?
long have you guys been like running together? Like, obviously,
We family.
So kind of give us a whole backstory on Griselda and like how it originated. And I mean,
okay, Wes and Conway, they brothers, and at a point in time, Wes really wasn't rapping. You know what I'm saying? I always was doing my thing. Conway always been doing his thing. You know, Wes was kind of more on and off to it.
So they're brothers. What's your relation to them?
Those are my cousins.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? We all family. So Wes was really more comfortable playing the background. Conway ended up getting shot. You know what I'm saying? That Wes ended up switching up his playing. He was more involved in the music. And long story short, Conway come back with a vengeance. I was in there. I was in the studio when Conway healed back up and coming back to the studio, getting his shit off. His delivery was different. He had to like learn the breathing patterns and the delivery all over again.
Which is crazy.
Right. And he climbed back up to the top of the mountain, and he was back where he was, and them niggas end up getting the deal, and West thought it only made sense to pull me in. You know what I mean? So we here.
That's dope, man.
Hey, is there anybody? Because I saw you got. I mean, obviously you talking about Raekwon. You talk about the Locks, which is fucking crazy. Eminem. You got Alchemist, who's on the shit.
Right. Shout out Al.
Anybody that you look forward to working with that you haven't yet? Like, I mean, it seemed like you get the accolades from the gods already.
Well, you really, the streets really want that Benny and Pusha T record. You know,
Ooh, just some real coke talk, man.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I
would love to hear you with Freddie, man. With Freddie Gibbs.
The streets want that too.
Listen, we can make that happen. We'll pull up on Freddie Gibbs tonight.
I don't know Freddie personally.
That's my brother. We'll go to his crib tonight and cut a record.
People been saying that. They've been saying that, but
Gangsta Gibbs, Benny the Butcher.
Anybody else though?
What
about producers?
Oh man, I want to fucking work with Just Blaze. I want
Just,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
off of just making them old Beanie Siegel records and them Hove records. You know what I'm saying? I love that Just Blaze.
Just keep also, I love the fact that Griselda has kind of reinvigorated my friend Green Lantern to put beats. Because Green Lantern, I feel like, is one of the most slept on producers.
Yo, I got some shit. I got a track from Green Lantern. This beat so fucking crazy. Niggas sleeping on Green.
He has have you heard the record where Jada and Pun are battling themselves that he has on his hard drive? Oh yeah.
He didn't play that for me.
It was supposed to be on the Invasion album, but all that shit happened with Shady Records. But yeah, he's got a record that Big Pun and Jadakiss are battling each other on the record.
Oh, that's fire.
It's a Green Lantern. Shit's
Hey, yo, Green, you got to play that record for me, too.
Put it out, Green! For fuck's sake. Anyway, the project is out. You got a lot of music out. What is next for you?
I'm working on the Griselda Gangsta Grills, me, Wes, and Conway, DJ Drama.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? We working on the EP that we dropping through Shady before before Conway album come out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just cooling, man. You know what I mean? Really, I'm just taking a victory lap. I dropped the classic. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here getting pulled over, riding, smoking, doing the shit that I like to do, spending money. You know what I mean?
It's lit, man. Well, we appreciate you pulling up. Next time you coming with the bars, though.
Yeah, I'm coming with the bars. Next time I come,
April.
I'm gonna have a 50 clip so fucking long.
Listen,
I'm gonna
man.
shoot for 2 fucking minutes.
Those AFC Championship bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. 4 in a row.
I'm gonna pull out the Thurman Thomas throwback for that shit. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Hey, the butcher coming.